Do you love fruits and consider them a healthy addition to your diet? What if we told you that some fruits, yes, fruits, could actually be making your high blood pressure worse? You might be shocked to learn that certain fruits, even though packed with vitamins and minerals, could contribute to dangerous spikes in blood pressure. In today's video, we're diving into the surprising truth about high blood pressure and the fruits that could be sabotaging your heart health. Keep watching as we unveil the 9 worst fruits for high blood pressure, backed by scientific research, and give you actionable tips to keep your blood pressure in check while still enjoying a healthy diet. What is high blood pressure? Before we jump into the worst fruits for high blood pressure, let's first understand what high blood pressure, or hypertension, actually is. High blood pressure is a condition where the force of blood against the walls of your arteries is consistently too high. Over time, this can cause damage to the blood vessels and lead to serious health issues like heart disease, stroke, and kidney problems. In the United States alone, nearly 1 in 2 adults has high blood pressure, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, 2020. That's nearly 108 million people, and the numbers are rising across the globe, with over 1.13 billion people estimated to have high blood pressure worldwide. World Health Organization, 2021. While managing high blood pressure involves several lifestyle changes, including reducing salt intake, managing stress, exercising, and maintaining a healthy weight, one of the most important factors is your diet. Certain foods, including some fruits, can either help or hinder your ability to manage hypertension. The link between fruits and high blood pressure. Fruits are generally a healthy addition to any diet, especially because they are rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Many fruits are also high in antioxidants and other compounds that promote heart health. However, not all fruits are created equal when it comes to blood pressure management. While some fruits can actually help lower blood pressure, others may make the problem worse. Certain fruits can affect your blood pressure in various ways. For example, fruits that are high in sugar, whether natural or added, can cause spikes in blood glucose levels, which in turn can lead to an increase in blood pressure. Additionally, some fruits can interfere with medications that people with high blood pressure often take, such as blood thinners or beta blockers, making it harder to keep blood pressure under control. Let's explore the 9 worst fruits for high blood pressure and why they should be consumed with caution. 9. Bananas, when consumed in excess. Bananas are widely praised for their high potassium content, which is excellent for heart health and can help lower blood pressure. Potassium helps counteract the negative effects of sodium in the body, which is one of the leading causes of high blood pressure. However, eating too many bananas, especially if you're already consuming potassium-rich supplements or medications, could lead to hyperkalemia, excess potassium in the blood, which can be dangerous for people with kidney issues or those on certain blood pressure medications, like ACE inhibitors or potassium-sparing diuretics. Studies, such as those published in the American Journal of Hypertension, 2019, show that potassium imbalance can impact blood pressure regulation. Moderation is key, so enjoy bananas as part of a balanced diet without overindulging. 8. Grapes, especially in juice form. While fresh grapes are rich in antioxidants and are generally heart-healthy, grape juice may not be as beneficial for those with high blood pressure. Grape juice can be high in sugar, and consuming too much sugar is linked to increased blood pressure levels. In fact, a study published in JAMA Internal Medicine, 2018, found that high sugar intake is associated with higher blood pressure and an increased risk of cardiovascular diseases. Grape juice can also lead to spikes in blood glucose, which affects insulin sensitivity. Insulin resistance, as noted by researchers in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism, 2020, can exacerbate hypertension by impairing blood vessel function. If you're managing high blood pressure, it's better to stick to whole grapes, which contain fiber and have a lower glycemic index than juice. 7. Pineapple, due to its sugar content. Pineapple is often hailed as a tropical superfruit with anti-inflammatory properties, but it's not always the best option for individuals with high blood pressure. Pineapple is high in sugar, and consuming too much sugar can elevate blood pressure, as shown in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, 2019. While pineapple contains vitamin C, an essential nutrient that supports heart health, the high sugar content can negate its positive effects. Consuming pineapple in moderation is fine, But for those with high blood pressure, it may be best to avoid eating large quantities of pineapple, particularly in the form of sweetened pineapple juice or canned pineapple, which often contains added sugars. 6. Avocados, in moderation. Avocados are often praised for their healthy fats and heart-boosting benefits, but they can be problematic for people with high blood pressure when eaten in excess. Avocados are rich in potassium and healthy monounsaturated fats, both of which are beneficial for blood pressure regulation. However, they also contain a significant amount of calories and fats. When people consume too many avocados, particularly in the form of guacamole or avocado toast with excessive added salt, they may inadvertently increase their sodium and calorie intake, which can raise blood pressure. Research published in the Journal of the American Heart Association 2020 suggests that high-fat, high-sodium diets can contribute to elevated blood pressure. So, if you're enjoying avocado, be mindful of portion sizes and pair them with other heart-healthy foods. 5. Oranges, in excess. Oranges are typically seen as a heart-healthy fruit due to their high vitamin C and antioxidant content. They are also known to help lower blood pressure through their flavonoid content. However, consuming large quantities of orange juice can lead to an increase in blood sugar, which, in turn, can raise blood pressure. A study published in Hypertension 2017 demonstrated a connection between excessive sugar intake and high blood pressure. Furthermore, orange juice can interfere with certain blood pressure medications, such as beta blockers. Oranges, when consumed as part of a balanced diet, are great for overall health. However, drinking too much orange juice or consuming large amounts of oranges may not be ideal for blood pressure management. 4. Apples, if overconsumed. Apples are generally considered a great snack for people with high blood pressure, thanks to their fiber content and antioxidants. But consuming apples in excess, especially in the form of apple juice or applesauce, can contribute to increased sugar intake, which has been linked to higher blood pressure. A study published in The Lancet, 2016, found that diets high in sugar can negatively affect blood pressure and lead to a greater risk of developing hypertension. If you have high blood pressure, it's important to avoid consuming apple juice with added sugars and stick to whole apples for the most health benefits. 3. Watermelon, high glycemic index. Watermelon is a delicious, hydrating fruit that's often enjoyed during hot weather. However, watermelon has a high glycemic index, meaning it can cause a rapid increase in blood sugar levels. A sharp rise in blood glucose can result in a corresponding rise in blood pressure. This has been documented in several studies, including one published in the Journal of Clinical Hypertension, 2017, which linked high glycemic foods to an increase in blood pressure. While watermelon is high in vitamins A and C, its effect on blood sugar may outweigh its benefits for people with high blood pressure. If you're monitoring your blood sugar and blood pressure, it may be best to consume watermelon in moderation. 2. Mangoes, high sugar content. Mangoes are sweet and tropical, packed with vitamins and antioxidants. However, due to their high sugar content, they can spike blood sugar levels, leading to an increase in blood pressure. A study published in Nutrients 2019 found that mangoes could contribute to weight gain and higher blood pressure when consumed excessively. If you have high blood pressure, it's important to enjoy mangoes in moderation and be cautious of large servings, especially if you're prone to insulin resistance or blood sugar imbalances. 1. Cherries, in large quantities. Cherries, known for their antioxidant properties, are often thought of as a heart-healthy fruit. However, they also contain natural sugars that, when consumed in large quantities, can contribute to spikes in blood sugar levels. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, 2020, indicated that excess sugar intake can lead to increased blood pressure, making it important to keep an eye on portions when eating cherries. While cherries can be a nutritious addition to your diet, moderation is essential to prevent unwanted increases in blood sugar and blood pressure. How to manage high blood pressure while enjoying fruit. Managing high blood pressure doesn't mean you have to give up fruit altogether. In fact, many fruits, when eaten in moderation, can help lower blood pressure. The key is to focus on fruits that are lower in sugar and high in potassium, fiber, and antioxidants, like berries, apples, and citrus fruits, in moderation. Avoid consuming fruit juices with added sugars, and instead, opt for whole fruits to get the full range of nutrients without the added sugar. If you're managing high blood pressure, work closely with your doctor or nutritionist to develop a personalized diet plan that supports your health goals while still allowing you to enjoy the benefits of fruit. Conclusion: a balanced approach to fruit and blood pressure. To sum it up, while fruits are essential for a healthy diet, certain types of fruit can negatively affect blood pressure, especially when consumed in excess or when prepared with added sugar. By being mindful of portion sizes and choosing fruits that are lower in sugar and higher in potassium and fiber, you can continue to enjoy a wide variety of fruits without compromising your heart health. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with anyone who might benefit from this information. Stay healthy, stay informed, and take charge of your heart health.